Thank you. Can I ask, is anybody recording this meeting? Oh, we are. So let me put the public on notice that the meeting is being recorded. Can I ask everybody please to turn their cell phones off or put them on silent? Thank you. We have a relatively short agenda. I don't know if it's a short meeting or not, but it's a short agenda. There are two items on the agenda. The only thing that we'll talk about are one, a continuation of the conversation we had last week on the change of ownership application from Sierra Naturals Incorporated. We discussed that last week, asked our investigative staff to request and review additional documentation, which they have done. They'll report back to us, and then we'll continue the conversation about the change of ownership application. Second, the executive director will present a recommendation in terms of support on our upcoming relocation to both a permanent office in Worcester and a satellite office in downtown Boston, and we'll discuss and vote on that. So that's it for the agenda. Again, I'm not sure how long it will take, but those are the only two items. To get started, unless Mr. Executive Director, you have some comments, I'd like to ask the Director of Investigations to describe what he has done subsequent to our meeting last week. Before I ask you to get going, I just want to thank you and the rest of the staff. I know we kind of threw this at you at the last minute, didn't give you a whole lot of time, but we really appreciate the effort and your ability to come back and discuss what you've learned with us today. So thank you, Patrick.
You're welcome.
Please proceed.
Subsequent to last week's meeting, we asked both CSAC and Sierra Naturals to provide us with some additional documents. Some of these documents were documents that have been reviewed during our due diligence of the change of ownership because they are publicly available on the Canadian Securities Exchange website. The documents that we requested and received were a corporate organizational chart summarizing the organizational structure related to ownership and control of Sierra Naturals after this transaction would take place. We received the document. It indicated that public company governance arrangements will be implemented by...
Patrick, I'm sorry. Could you just get a little closer to the microphone, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
The organizational chart indicated that the customary public company governance arrangements will be implemented by Cannabis Strategies Acquisition Corporation